Hello everyone and welcome to SpartanGaming Plays Escape Simulator 2. Today we're doing the Lost Starship and the level cargo hold. As you can see, we've just done the hibernation pod in the bridge with the tokens, and now we're on the cargo hold and into the unknown. Still not a fan of the these two levels, but you know, I need to stop complaining about it. Just start over. Just start over. And here we are. So the cargo hold is it's not too difficult. There's one I remember there being one puzzle that I didn't really understand. Even now, I'm not looking forward to doing it, if that makes sense. But yeah, we captured the giant ball of whatever the fuck it is. It should be an eyeball and it should follow you. That would be cool. But it's not, it's just a sphere. So, as per usual, we will do the best to take anything that's not nailed down. Oh, puzzle piece. What's that? We do need this, actually. So, is that an acorn? A pinecone acorn? Technically. How weird. Would you like that? We'll need that and that. Yeah, we don't actually need the containers for this mission, which is quite good. I did like this puzzle. This puzzle was pretty interesting. The lockers. You have to find out the password for this, or you need to know the number. You type the number into here and it opens. As it says here, if you've lost the control room card again. A spare one is in the middle locker. I'm afraid I don't know the locker number, and after the crash, it all got scrambled like eggs. I do remember the numbers go in ascending order from top left to bottom right. We know, it's obvious that they do. Saying there's 100 is in the top left, and 999 is at the bottom right. It doesn't help. Like, that's a pointless letter. Or pointless note. This looks quite, yeah. It looks quite well. It's fairly simplistic in its nature, if we say, because if you look at the at the top, so we go from 100 to 13, 15, 75, and then 20. So it can't be it can't be any lower than 175 because obviously the numbers go up. So this is probably either a 1 or a 2. Now, it can't be a 1 because it's 17.5. Meaning that if this number is lower than a 7, that means this number has to be above a 1. Does that make sense? It makes sense in my world. So that number is that symbol means 2. So we've got 223, 22 something. And we know that this locker is between 23 and 25, so that number must be a 4. And we can check by just putting 224 in, and if this one opens, then I'm absolutely bang on. Oh, I thought it wasn't going to open then. Oh, a bit of fear. So, yeah. As I said, it's just finding what the symbols mean. So we know that that's a 4. So this one has to start with a 4. And then we need the upside down U or the N and the puzzle looking piece. Now there's 2 ends here. So this has to be a same. So it's either 55 or 66. No, 55. No, it has to be 55. Yeah. So there you go. So another that's 25, and then you can just guess the last number. It is not meant to pick from. It can be between. Oh, then again, it can be between 1 to 9, can't it? Because we know that that's 4. So it's 4, 5, and then let's have a look. The puzzle pieces here. It must be an 8. Oopsie, not that one. That one. Okay, so it's not 8. Meaning then that this is... Oh, of course it can't be an 8. It has to be a 9. See, it says it's 6... It's 793, so it must be 794. This one. So that means that this number is 429. Wait. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why I was using 2. It's 4. Wait. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what that number was. I've already forgotten. See, this is what I mean by I don't have any. I can't recall numbers or anything in my head. It's like my brain just doesn't work. Yeah, because that's 2. 224. Yeah, so it's 4. 459. Yeah. That 2 is throwing me. Yeah, anyway. That's right. When I played this game, every time I record, like I know this puzzle, I know what the answer is. I'm trying to explain it. It's just my brain doesn't work. It just farts. It just farts, and it just stops. Okay, I'll pick up this. In fact, we'll ignore that for now. This machine is to repair this here, this damaged artifact, which goes here. We don't know what this is yet, so... This says, I've done research on the strange artifact we pulled into the cargo bay. Done so, I've discovered the molecular structures needed to fix the small artifacts. I've downloaded the snapshots of the structures on 3 tablets. Use the repair station to fix the artifact. Why have you not just put it onto 1 tablet? You know, like a normal person would. Like, this is what I mean by I remember when I said the story doesn't really make... It just doesn't exist. Yeah, it's trying to exist. We pulled this sphere, didn't we, from the bridge level? But people have already been working on it. Yet there's no one around. The captain's dead. So I don't understand how it works. Are we like? Do you think everyone's just hiding in these boxes, waiting for me to leave? I don't know. I kind of. I'm not asking for like to see people. You know, I don't want people around. But I'm trying to follow a story that doesn't really exist, because this is not what the game's about, is it? But when you read notepads from people, you think, where the hell is the person who wrote this gone? You know, and I don't know. So snapshot 1, 2, and 3. So we don't really need these notepads just yet, but I actually can't just put that there. I'd like to be able to like just make stuff instead of needing to pin it. Because can you pin multiple items? That doesn't help. Can I pin this one as well? I kind of can. No. Yeah, I can. Huh. That's pretty cool. I don't know I could pin multiple items, but again, it's not really that helpful, to be honest. I'd rather have them just floating in front of me, but, you know. We'll do this later. It's not really that necessary at the moment. We have this key card, which is for the control room, which is this way. Oh god, I threw myself up the bloody stairs. That's definitely no good thing. More food packets. A weird, grimy, disgusting hair who needs a wash. Oh, here we go. We have managed to haul in the alien sphere in the cargo bay, but it seems some sort of shield or barrier has surrounded it. We need its power to restart the core of our beloved Deimos. We have to breach its shield. You are our last hope. Good luck. Who wrote that? Do you think it's me? Do you think like I've suffered some kind of like head trauma and I'm just leaving notes for me, and then I wake up the next morning completely like Groundhog Day? you know, wondering where all these people are going. And there's never been any on this ship. It's all automated except me. That would be quite... Oh, that would be really sad. Oh, that would be really sad. I hope that's not true. Oh, way to depress yourself there, dude. So this puzzle is the one that I was talking about, where I don't really understand it. You have the code of these is it's easy to follow. The only one I don't understand is the radioactive one, because it says it must not be arranged in chains of 4 or more units. So it can't be like this, but it can be like this. But the solution itself, like it looks like. See, I assumed that that these chains meant diagonal from each other. So like this would be a chain of 4 because you start here, then you go up this way. But from the way this is, from the way it says here, I think it's only in like lines. But to me, a chain is something that can link between diagonally or vertically or horizontally. If that makes sense, like if I put this here, say, this would be a chain of 5 to me because I'd start here and I could either go diagonal to this one, like this, or I could just go up and then across. But I don't think that's the chain that he's talking about. So I don't really understand. Like the one for fire makes sense. Do not place flammable units directly beside each other or even diagonally. See, this one specifically says diagonally. So fire can't be like, if you put this fire here is fixed. It can't be anything here. So none of these circles around it in like this, like 6, should we say? Well, no, it's what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it 8? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, 3, 6, 8. So none of these extra slots can be fire because it'll be diagonal or next to it. So that makes sense. Blue can only go on the edge, as it says here. Oxidizing must be secured adjacent to the box's edge. So yeah, so blue can only go on the edge. Blue one and the fire one, it's just I don't understand the this radioactive one. So I don't know. It's so we know that blue has to go around the edge. We know that fire can't be like this because it's all linked together diagonally and next to each other. So, and there can't be any fire surrounding this one. So it's going to be like, I've got a, there it is. See, would that be a chain? Who knows? So it means that this has to be green. It can't be blue because blue can only go on the edge, and it can't be red because red can't be next to each other. But these two have to be green, and these ones can be blue. Blue, like these ones don't have to necessarily be like in the middle. The red and the green can be on the outside. It's just that the blue has to be on the outside. Right, we can't have this here because that's diagonal to each other. So, but it can be like that because there's a gap between it, meaning that we can do it like that. I really want to understand what it means by chains. You'd think it would make sense, but it doesn't. It really doesn't. Must not be arranged in chains of 4 or more units. Does that mean it can be 4 or less? No, there, because that'd be 4, wouldn't it? So only 3s. To me, this is 4. In fact, I could go from here, link it all the way. I don't know. If the red's there, it can't be there. So, and red can't be there because it's up here. That can't be there because it's red, so that needs to be... Oh, God. I may have to take one of these blues. Say maybe this one? Let's have a look. See, I think this is the chain of 4, so that can't be right. So let's take... And again, I think that's a chain of 4 as well. We can just swap these. See, apparently that worked. I wasn't even expecting that to work. I was contemplating if I was right or not. See, I just don't get it. And I hate the fact that I don't understand it. You know, it just means that every time I do this, if like, every time I replay this game, I'm gonna get to this point and be like, oh god, it's this puzzle again. Plasma cutter 101. Cuts metal objects. Yeah, that's really doesn't help. We're never gonna come in this room again, so yeah. Again, like, yeah. I mean, I could just look online. Maybe someone will explain it. I need an idiot's guide. Oh, actually, get back up the ladder, you fanny. Let's do this while I'm here. So we need to get rid of the shield. And to get rid of the shield, you have to scan it. And then you have to cut 3 pieces. So if you move the object around, you have to arrange the this triangle to hit as many of these nodes as possible. They don't have to all hit through one triangle because you get 3. You'll see what I mean. So like that's perfect. I'd prefer if I could just move it here instead of using this, but you know, it's and this one needs to be a weird angle, doesn't it? Like that. Oh, I need to... There you go. Yeah, that's not too difficult. I kind of like that. I like games where matching shapes, you know, something that a child would enjoy. Anyway, that's give me more fitting squares into squares. So we can use the this like laser grid. We have to turn. Can you imagine? This is how you turn on your stupid laser cutter. Having to do this bloody weird mini game. I wouldn't fucking use it. Give me a welder. I'd rather just get rid of the welds. That way it'd be easier. And when I did this, I didn't realize you could click on these, so that didn't help that the game didn't really say anything. You have to match the shapes with these up here, and you like click these around, and you know. But they have to be specific. Like this one's fixed, so you know that it has to be up. So it can either be this one or this one. In fact, it has to be that one actually. Yeah, that's the only one that fits. So that's the first one, and then the second one is definitely not going to be that because it's not going to be that easy. So you can just do that. It's not. It doesn't penalize us. So we know that this has to be this one, meaning that it can only be 1 or 2. So if it's this one, say, it has to be something like that. And oops, it can't be that. There you go. Just wing it. It's not difficult to do, really, is it, when you think about it? And then, for some reason, this has been welded shut. I don't know why. It should still be an eyeball. It would be very, very spooky if it was an eyeball. See, as you just noticed, it pooped out weird little robots, and we have to find them. They'll be in weird, like, specific locations. Like this one is here, and of course they're cloaked, so you know they're not easy to find. It's just. No, we've not even been in there yet. This is in here. In fact, we need to go in here anyway, so to get into here, we have to come over here. That's what this puzzle's for. The solution for this one is this sector thing here. This one's quite easy to do. I did this randomly. I didn't even pick up this corporate star fleet by sector. I just randomly did it. It's not necessarily hard. It's basically just to match the symbols to light up all the things on the left. So let's see if I can explain it without me sound stupid. So let's say this one down here. You have to find whichever one of these symbols would represent or turn on all these basically. So if you look, it's like A, E, and N. There's A, there's E, and then there's N, and they have to find which symbols fit all three of them, which are only these two, because it's the only one that, the only two that cross all sections. There's like the Starfleet from Star Trek, and like is that a hexagon with a circle or something? So if we put one of these, let me do that. If we put this down here, this should light up. There you go. So it can only be this one or this one. So I mean, we'll find out which one it is in a second. We'll do this one next, the A and the E. So we know that there's only one thing that crosses between these, and it seems to be this one here. Because this square is the A. Don't be mistaken for the N, which is the big one. So basically, the only one that would turn these two numbers on is this here. And the next is the weird O and the U, which is, again, it's the only one that turns it on is the Starfleet symbol. Meaning that can't be there, so it must be this one instead. So we'll do that. Put that there. And then it means that these need to be replaced. Turned around. So that one's quite easy. Like I said, I enjoyed that one. It's logical. It doesn't take too much brain power. Let me. Oh god, I really hate actually. I can't get rid of that stupid shit on the. I hate pinning. It's such a. It won't fuck off. Such a pain in the arse. And we need all them. Why did they, like, of all things, like, surely having something to be able to, like, pin on the screen shouldn't be as complicated. Like, it's such a fucking ball ache. I don't know why. It's probably just me. But it pisses me off. pisses me off. That's number 2. Oh. God damn it. I'm trying to rearrange the screen so it doesn't make me want to be sick. Oh. Why did you think that this was a good puzzle? Oh, there's the sphere. Hold on, which side is it looking at, actually? Like, I'm not there. In fact, I'm not there at all. So... oh, this must be this side? Okay. Yeah, it threw me, that did. I think the last one's, like, in the sky. Yeah, so this is the door we just opened, so it's like somewhere up here. And to get it, you need to use this weird crane machine, which again, you think you'd hold forward, or you know, to go forward, but instead you have to control it with the stupid machine on the side. Oh. Over there it is. It's stuck on something. There it is. We need to use this to... It's like driving with one foot and one hand. Yeah, we need it to get here, basically. Yeah, by this time I was kind of bored of this this level already. I don't find it fun. It's just quite boring. And then I got to this puzzle and I was like, yeah, fuck this noise. I'm just gonna go and jump out the airlock because it seems to end my suffering. Oh, I can't. Oh, damn it! I must have took my spacesuit off. Put these back in here. No. So these damaged artifacts go into these slots here. We've only got 2, so let's go and fix this one, shall we? As you can see, for some reason it's got a big crack. Like the back end of somebody's butt. So we will put... let's have a look. I think you... yeah, so you move these, this, what would this be? Like a handle? There's one up here, which changes the middle, on these weird station here, the repair station. There's one here as well. And you basically, you drag these until you match the pattern, which will be this one. So we'll put this here. And then you just basically... in fact, that is the pattern. Random. Okay. I don't need that anymore. Yeah, piss off. Let's do this one then. Which is the middle one. So, the only thing is, it's not exactly the easiest to to use. Let's see if we can get it. It's kind of like that. Yeah, that looks right. Whoopsie. So, that could be chucked onto the floor. And this one. Kind of looks like that, I guess. I'll tell you if it's wrong. It wasn't wrong. Can I just not drag and drop? I can't. That's... You'd think these people would, I think... It's probably because this game's... Is this game for consoles as well? I'm trying to figure out why the controls are so awkward to use sometimes. That's 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Is there a thingy up here? Oh, there is. Whew. I was about to say, we're missing one. Oh. Just use it. I'm trying to use space to jump. You don't jump in this game. So this puzzle is, I didn't understand it at first. It's just, look at it. It's just looks like you don't want to ever touch this. It's so ugly and confusing. Start looking at myself in the mirror. This is trying to help. It really doesn't. Yeah, I didn't understand what it wanted me to do, but yeah, you can change these by clicking on them. And this is basically what happens when it passes through a gap, it will fill it up. And as you can see, this one only takes 1, and these ones with the 2 take 2. That's another one. So, yeah. So this square would be the first one because it would pass through this, which would then complete this line, and then it would go here. So this one is obviously that, meaning that the second one would then go up here. It would fix that little knoblet that's missing there. It will complete that, and then it will end up in here. And then number 3 would do the same. It would go up here, it would complete this, and then it would go in here. So this will be that number, or shape. And then would go then into here, because this will be complete now, because 2 have gone past it. It will complete this, and then this, and then it will end up in here. Which looks like that. And then these 2 are... This one should be first. And then this one. I accidentally clicked it twice. Should be like that. It kind of makes sense, I guess, but it took me a while to understand the logic behind it. Because all you did is have that weird machine, that little animation at the bottom. I mean, like I said, some of these puzzles are ingenious in nature, but like maddening to look at. It's almost like using this machine makes you want to kill yourself because it handles like a bag of shit. Why would the handle be on the opposite side? I don't use my mouse on my left hand, even though I'm left-handed. What? I don't know. Remember what's in this one. Oh no, I don't know why I didn't remember, because I hate this puzzle. I did this without even knowing what I was doing. I hated it. I was on this puzzle for like the end of the timer and some. When you put these, yeah, you fart these in onto the, yeah, even then I still didn't understand what it wanted to do. Apparently that works. Obviously, you need to light them all up with full greens using these. Obviously, these fill up only half of it, either the top half or the bottom half. And if you put them in to the one that already is complete, it removes it. It's just what? So let's put that one there instead. That one can go there. There. Okay. And then you're like, oh no. It was easy. And then the bloody video game's rules of threes throws into place. And it's just like, yeah, good luck. This is just... There's what? There's... Oh, God. See, that has to be that, doesn't it? Because it can't be anything else. If you put the full one in there, it will remove one of them. It will remove the bottom and fill the top. See? So, like, logically, that has to be that. So, you can't put a bottom one here to fill this, because then it will remove the bottom of this one. But then again, you can put that there. And then you put the bottom one here to remove that. Okay, that wasn't as hard as I remember it being. In fact, that I kind of like that. What the hell? I hated that when I first played it. I didn't understand it. Did you see that shit? I don't even know what I just did. Please don't explode and eat me. If Cthulhu comes out of there, I'm leaving. I love how we didn't have a reflection. Oh, there we go. Such a shit ending. Where's my my character that stands next to me saying you've completed it? It's just me with my derpy face. Yeah, like I said, I lost interest in the cargo hold, and then I lost even more interest in the into the void, or into the unknown void. It just throws a lot of puzzles at you in a very small place, and they're not that interesting puzzles. I mean, I'll stay, and I do like the color this gives off, though. It's very very ethereal. It's definitely some Cthulhu type monster in there, isn't there? Should have tentacles coming out of here. Yeah. But yeah, well, I'll have a look around and see if I can find the puzzle pieces without actually cheating like I normally do, because yeah, some of these puzzle pieces are just incredibly difficult to find. Like, it would take you hours to scour maps just to look in every tiny little place. You know, who has time for that shit? I don't. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go for now, peeps. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I didn't bore you too much with my constant nagging. But yeah, I'll do the puzzle ones next, so we can, or the tokens. I keep saying puzzle pieces, they're called tokens. But yeah, we'll do that in the next video, peeps. So yeah, thank you very much for watching and all that. Stay frosty, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.